exclusively. Without the physical body, the gross body, the subtle body alone functions in your dream. In your dream, you may get a leprous body. Think? Cancer. Where? In the dream body. It has nothing to do with your gross body with which you came out from the mother's womb. It is lying down comfortably. There in the dream you can get burnt. Oh, third-degree burnt. And you are dragged. You cannot be dragged. You are lifted to the nearest hospital. Because if you drag, portions will be en route. You are cooked properly. Overcooked. But when you wake up, not a scratch on your body. So this body is not what that is. So, in the dream state, all that you see, including yourself, the dreamer, is nothing but the play of the subtle body. How will I structure my dream? Jagrat Kalina, things that have been, depending upon the thoughts that you entertained, the fears that you entertained, the joys that you have conceived during the Jagrat Avastha. Nanavida Vasanabhi. These thoughts which have not exhausted completely, created certain impressions in you. And these impressions expressed out is called a dream. And don't say that, Swamiji, there is a lot of difference. In the waking state, everything is logical. In the dream, it is not logical. I can see an elephant with 4 tusks. How do I see it? That happens. Because when the mind is projecting, the discriminative intellect is almost 60 or 80% slept. Then there is only 20% of the buddhi, which even while waking it is not very powerful. And 80% of it is gone. And therefore it cannot discriminate and reject. Therefore, the 4-tusked elephant, or that you are a king, you became the president of India because there was holiday, a new president is to come. Old president went away. In between, many of the MPs must have dreamt that I am the president. Why, that also is desire. Dream, you yourself the dreamer. The dream world is also nothing but your own thoughts. And there you experience joy and sorrow. In all of these, the Atman, the self, the consciousness is ever present. You are conscious of yourself. You are conscious of the world that you have projected. You are conscious of your interaction. You are conscious of your own dreamer, as a dreamer, your own joys and sorrows of the dream mind. Within, without, even in the dream. The dream is also taking place in that Paramatman, in that pure state of consciousness. Swayambhadi Yayambaratma Dhimatra Kopadhira Shesha Sakshi. That consciousness is only Ashesha Sakshi. He is in his light alone that is happening. And that light is only, like the sunlight, a mere Sakshi. He is not involved in it. Think? The tragedy and comedies of the world of plurality are not in any way affecting the sunlight. But the sunlight is necessary for all these things to happen. And it only illumines them. Similarly, the Atman, the self, the consciousness, or you can say consciousness caught up in the intellect, is the light in which all these experiences are yours. Consciousness itself is illumining everything. When you say it is against Vedanta, because in consciousness there is nothing. It is Advaita, one without a second. It is only consciousness. So if the consciousness is illumining something, that something must be there. And who projected the something? With your avidya, through your intellect. Or the mind projected. And who is seeing it as a sakshi? The consciousness functioning through the intellect. Therefore, asangastatayeva karmabhi, Atman, the self, is asanga. When you say asangoham, 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 punah, punah. I am not affected by it, meaning they are all there. I am not removing them, why should I? They are dancing in my light. They are shining in my light. Why should the sun be unhappy if the world is made a mess of themselves? The sun gave you the energy and the vitality, and you have not the true intelligence to use it properly, and created havoc among yourself and self-destruction. The sun, with a smile, will illumine that also. In the sunlight there is no world. In the sunlight the world of happenings are shining out. Apply it. In the consciousness there is neither waking nor dream. Neither the gross nor the subtle bodies. But whenever there is there, it is in his light that you and I are becoming aware of them. That consciousness, in spite of all those activities of the body and the mind, the good and the bad that you act in the world outside, is not the least affected.